Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Ann, and today I'm going to be talking about the Naira redesign and the cashless policy. So this is not news to us that last year 2022 the CBN governor said that there was going to be a redesign of the new Naira notes, and that we should start depositing our own Naira notes into any bank branch of our choice. So this whole process lasted, and the deadline was actually I think January or December, I'm not sure. When the Naira notes came out, we were like there were so many mixed reaction, because what people were actually expecting to be the redesign wasn't actually what we got. Yeah, did we know that that was not even going to be like a problem, that we had bigger problems to tackle. So fast forward to 2023, when everyone had already deposited their money into the bank, and each and every one of us was waiting to get the new Naira note in circulation so that we can use it to continue our life from where we stopped. Unfortunately for the citizens of Nigeria, including me, we were unable to place our hand Naira note. It was so difficult for us to get the Naira, and we were now forced to go into the cashless policies. However, I don't really see, I don't think that there was any problem for us going to the cashless policies, because other countries now, they're actually transacting with the cashless policies. Most of their transactions are being done either online, their credit card, their debit card, and other cashless ways of making payments. So it's just here in Nigeria, not just here, but it's here in Nigeria, we're yet to adopt that cashless transaction policy. When we even went to the bank to make withdrawals, the banks will always say that they didn't have cash, and then when we go to the POS agents to get money, they will charge us for collecting our own funds, and it was really outrageous, and it was surprising as well. That being said, life was now made very difficult for an average Nigerian. Do I support the cashless policy? Yes, I kind of support the cashless policy, because it's like one step ahead development in the country, and it's going to prevent all these easy theft and robbery and loss of money and all of that stuff. But I feel like the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. Going into the cashless policy is good, is really, really good for not just anybody, but also for the growth of the nation. However, I felt like the CBN governor was supposed to make room for other people that didn't know much about cashless policies, especially people in the rural areas. There's so many people there, like the market people. There are people that some of them don't even have accounts, some of them don't even have a bank, some of them don't even have a mobile device to start doing transfer and transaction. So I felt like the CBN would have created room for enlightenment, like maybe employed staff from the bank who will go to all this rural area to tutor them that it's okay for them to open an account. This is how they're supposed to transfer money. These are the informations they're not supposed to share between third parties, stuff like that. And it would have made it easier for an average Nigerian to be able to go into the cashless policy, because now at least they know the technical know-how on how to go about it. But it wasn't that case. CBN governor only told us that they were going to redesign and change the Naira, and the next thing we saw ourselves going into the cashless policies when he didn't put certain things in place that were needed to enhance this cashless policy going smoothly. Another thing that the CBN governor would have tried to look at also was the issue of network. Like during the cashless policy, this was the time whereby all the banks were actually having one network downtime to the other network downtime, and so on and so forth. It was difficult. Even the debit card, you will go to maybe make a transfer using your debit card, you realize that you got debited, the money did not go, it wasn't successful. If you try to use your bank app device, you see that it will tell you an error. Maybe you will still get debited and it will not be reversed, or maybe you won't be able to even have access to the bank app. And sometimes if you even want to use the USSD code, they'll tell you that the network is unavailable. It was happening, not one, like in a day, we're having multiple bank network. If this bank goes on, the other bank goes on. And so it was quite frustrating. So I just feel like for us to, successfully move into the cashless policy, there are certain things that are needed to be put in place. And so the CBN governor will have to work hand in hand with his team to make sure that all these infrastructures, all this equipment, all these things that we need to finally migrate to the cashless policies are in place. If all these things were in place, you won't see Nigerian complaining about going cashless or about not having cash. We won't even care. But because these things weren't in place, so it made our life difficult. Imagine you who is going into cashless policy, you're having a hard time transferring funds. Let's alone someone who doesn't even understand how this thing works. Do you get? So anyways, based on the whole frustration going on in the country, I guess the Supreme Court gave an order that we could now use the old Naira notes, and on the 31st of December 2023, that's the deadline for us to return the old Naira note and start making use of the new Naira note. So what are your thoughts? I really want to know what you think. Do you think that during the December there's going to be enough amount of the new Naira notes to cater for the needs of the citizens of Nigeria? Or do you think that there's still going to be scarcity of the new Naira notes? Or do you think that we're still going to migrate into the cashless policy? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and please subscribe to my channel, as this will mean a lot to me. See you guys in my next video.